here with What Lies Beneath the Weave, and I'm just here to talk about my hair goals for 2015. I see a lot of people here on YouTube already putting their 2015 hair goals out, and I just wanted to share mine. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. Number one, my first hair goal of 2015 is to grow out my nape. Okay, I want to grow out the hair on my nape. Now, as I've said in a few other videos, I wore sew-ins for a very, very long time. And what happened was, I used to leave them in for too long of a period of time, and eventually it pulled on my nape so much that a lot of the hair tore off, or it broke off. And so what happened was, me being naive and lazy and not paying attention, I thought that the broken off area was a part of my kitchen area, So for about 3 years, my husband and I have been shaving the hair off. Give me a moment. Recently, I think late last year, I went to a young lady was sewing in my weave, and she looked at that area and she said, "What happened here?" And I went, "Well, I think that's just my kitchen area." She said, "No, I don't think that's your kitchen." Well, I allowed the hair to grow out, and she was right. It was not my kitchen. It turned out that this hair, I don't know if you can see it very well. There you go. This hair here I have been shaving off, thinking it was my kitchen. It was not. It was a part of my hair. So I'm very in addition to it's like the entire under half is kind of broke off. This is another piece that broke off from the nape that I've been shaving. Here it is, and that's a little bit more. So my nape is toe up. Is toe up. But this piece did grow out a lot. It was a lot shorter than this at the beginning of the year. It grew out a whole bunch. So it's a little bit, if I take the twist out, it's right below my collarbone. So there's hope. There's another piece over here, identical to that one, and I just keep it twisted up. There's also this part that's growing out. I've been shaving it all off. Is to grow out my leave out, okay? Those of you who get sew-ins know that we always have that leave out area up front. This is my leave out area, and it's not bald or anything like that. It's not horrible, but it's still a lot shorter than the rest of my hair. It hasn't bothered me a lot simply because I like bangs, and so I kind of wear them. I wear my leave out as curly bangs, so it doesn't bother me as much. But by the end of the year, I do want to grow out my leave out area at least 4 inches. I think I'm just being consistent. I think 4 inches is reasonable, so I do want to grow out my leave out. I want it to be as long as the rest of my hair. Number 3 is to grow out. I want to get to waist length as far as my tattoo is concerned. So I am, as I showed you guys in the other video, I am just about waist length. If you guys can see that, I am just about waist length, but I want it to touch my tattoo. Okay, I want it to touch my tattoo by the end of 2015. So waist length, tattoo length, end of 2015. I hope it can be done. First way that I'm going to achieve my goals is through protective styling. I'm going to use protective styling 80 to 90% of the time, which is easy for me. I kind of already do that anyway. With my job, I work long hours. I'm extremely busy. I often take work home with me, and with family and constantly being on the go, I have just a ton of stuff going on. Like, I wake up at 5 a.m., 4:45. I wake up at 4:45. I go straight through till sometimes 6 o'clock at night. And in addition to that, I work out a lot. So protective styling 80 to 90% of the time. And of course, my favorite protective styling is wigs. That's just what I prefer. It's what I'm used to. To achieve these goals is through moisturize and sealing. Being able to take care of my hair and moisturize and make sure that it's getting the protein that it needs under the wigs. I plan to do that through moisturizing and sealing at least every other day. And my favorite moisturizing and sealing method is the lock method, okay? Water, oil, cream. That does wonders for my hair. My hair loves it. Number 3, the third way that I plan to achieve my hair goals is no heat. No heat whatsoever. Okay, I had been using heat the past, a couple months ago, and I noticed how it kind of fried my ends off. So I've been off heat for 2 whole months now. So my goal is no heat for the first 6 months of 2015, at least. No heat at all whatsoever. The fourth way I plan to achieve my goal is through the use of protein treatments at least every 2 to 3 months. In the past, I have stayed away from protein treatments. I had a protein treatment maybe 6 years ago, and it went horribly wrong. I went to a professional to get it done. All of my hair began to fall out, like literally fall on the floor, like long pieces of hair that this long began to just fall on the floor. Horrible experience. So after that, I just stayed away from them. But then I realized that my hair does need protein to a certain extent, and so I began to do them recently, and my hair has thrived. It is much more stronger now that I am doing gentle protein treatments from time to time. So I plan to be more consistent with that in the new year. The fifth way that I'm going to achieve my hair goals is through finger detangling and little to no styling tools. So I already do that as it is, but because I've been having issues with tangling hair my entire life, I'm kind of used to it. I've been finger detangling since like middle school. I'm used to it, but primarily finger detangling, no combs, and that's it. Those are my hair goals for 2015. What are your hair goals? Please comment your hair goals below and how you plan to achieve them. I would like to know. Again, I'm still learning. I need tips.